Okay, today is 5/5/23, Cinco de Mayo, and we got a Craftsman 16-inch gasoline saw. So the correct fuel for it is a 40 by 40, and then there's like maybe this much in there. This is about $7 from Home Depot, and this here is the oil for the chain. And there's a 50/50 bottle which is empty, but you can use this to mix it with gasoline and a fuel additive. So this fuel additive is 40 to 1, which is the correct one. So if you had some gasoline and you did some math and you know how to mix it, you can get this to be way cheaper than $7. You just have to know how to mix. And that's that. And then, so it sits in a box like this. You open it out, and then you pull it out like that, and you take this protector out, or you put it back like that.
And where do you put the oil? You just put it directly on the chain?
So there's going to be a thing that says, I don't know if it says it, but you can see there's a picture of an icon of the blade and oil. So you open this and you pour that in there. It should be pretty full. Then you got this one here, which is the gasoline.
Okay.
And then you have this prime button. And so you just open this out, pour that gasoline in there. So right now I'm just gonna open it up and see if I see any gas, and there's still some gas, so it should still start. So here's the tricky things. Oh, and the other thing is, if this chain starts getting loose on you, you can adjust it here, and you may need to open some of these bolts out to get some slack, and then you can put a flathead screwdriver here and tighten it, and then it'll get tightened, and then you lock these up.
Okay.
Maybe it looks like a 1/2 inch, I believe. I should have a 1/2 inch in there, but I didn't bring any. So to get this thing to start, it's kind of tricky because it has to follow these exact instructions. So these instructions have 1 through 8 steps, and you got to follow them dearly. But ultimately, it involves you stepping on one foot, the other hand holding, and then the one that I'm using, the cell phone, my left hand is holding. So I would have put down my phone, like I'll hand it to my friend. And so you just prime this thing a few times, and then pull this thing all the way out. Pull this like 5 times or something, and push this back in, but not all the way. And then when you start it, then it'll start. So we'll do it slowly. It says move the on-off stop switch to the on position. So there is a switch somewhere that tells you here. There's the on-off switch. So this is on stop, and we're going to go to on. So now it has the capability of starting. Number 2, pull the blue choke knob out fully, because there's 2 stages. There's a halfway and then the all way. So that's all the way out. Slowly press the prime button 6 times. Why not 7 or why not 5? I have no idea. But I saw some fuel. I can see fuel. If this button is like all bad, then you gotta change to a different button. But now it feels nice and soft because it's not in the sun. So I'm gonna put it like this. I'm gonna go 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically you're getting fuel and you're manually pumping it up into the carburetor because the carburetor isn't running, so it can't pull it up by itself at the moment. Okay, so number 4. Set the chainsaw on the ground. Clip the front right handle with your left hand and place your right foot through the opening in the rear handle. So here's my right foot. And then left hand, grip the front handle with your left hand and place the right foot.
I think it means for you to be on this side, so that your right foot is here and you know.
Oh.
Yeah, like that.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so like this and then
Yeah,
pull.
yeah, then pull, yeah.
That feels way better.
Yeah.
And then pull the starter rope handle with the right hand sharply 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we'll start. Number 6, push the choke handle back into just halfway. So this is all the way, push it in halfway. And then continue to pull the handle until engine starts. Then when I pull it the next 1 or 2 times, it'll run.
Okay.
And then 7, squeeze and release the throttle to return the engine to the idle speed. So there's a throttle somewhere. This one here.
Uh-huh.
So when you press it, that thing went in. That means it's back to its normal idling speed. Because when I go all the way out, it's going to run really fast.
Uh-huh.
But then once you hit this button, it goes in, and that means it idles like normal.
Okay.
Okay, so we're going to go back out. And then to stop the engine, move the stop switch to the stop position. For difficult starting, see all. Okay, so basically, if you ever wanted to turn off, hit this one down.
Uh-huh.
And so we went up to start. And then I didn't say, but one of these things this is the gear lever. So if you push it, I don't know what it's in right now, but if I can push it up or pull it down, then it'll either be in neutral or it's not in neutral. I think this might be in the neutral position. And if I want to slice something, I pull it up, and then when I pull the trigger, it will spin. So here we go. So I've already did the 6th thing. This is out. I'm going to pull this 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I push this in halfway. Nope. So I do that one more time. I press this 6 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pull this all the way out. And then... Oh, I forgot to put this in. I guess don't put it back down until the thing is slow. Because just like it didn't sound good when I did that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so that's it. Thanks for watching.
Okay.